Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. This is your boy Storm King, and today's video I kind of want to do something different. I just want to go over a replay where I dueled against a Naturia Purley deck, and in this video I just want to showcase how strong is Sun Mu when you top deck him. Like, I just want to show the strength of him when you top deck and you at least have a card in hand or a card on board already, and you top deck him. So let's go into this duel. Like I said, in this video, we're going against Naturia Purley, and they kind of pop off really quick, really fast. Of course, he's doing his Naturia things along with Purley things. This is a pretty cool interactions he had here. The one thing I was afraid of was Naturia Beast Barkion, because it negates spell cards by sending the top two cards of your deck to the graveyard. So that's one card I was afraid of. I wasn't sure if he's going to make it. But let's see what he does though. What is his end board? Let's see what the end board is. And Purleys, the thing about them, they are not once per turn. They're not the hard once per turn. So I'm letting him pop off. Of course, as Ancient Warrior player, we don't play hand traps because it messes with the card here, Lu Fang. So he ends turn, but we don't play hand traps due to Lu Fang because you can't activate the hand trap and Lu Fang in the same turn. So it would have been fine here to have a hand trap, but you kind of don't want to chance it. So he has my friend Purley. When the card leaves the field, he gets to add up to 3 from the graveyard and shuffle in the deck. Well, to the hand, I'm sorry. Then we have Sylvan, Princess Sprites. Doesn't really do nothing on my turn. Nope. And we have this big old card here. So it's unaffected by my opponent's activated effects while it has 5 or more materials. You can detach 2 from this card to target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard. Place it on the bottom of the deck. So he has well over 5 materials. He has 6 materials, so this is not once per turn, by the way. And yeah, so this is his boss monster. I don't think this does anything on my turn. Well, if your opponent normally special summons a monster, you can special summon one Naturia monster from your graveyard, which I'm sure he has something in his graveyard. He has at least one card. So of course, let's go ahead and see what I do on my turn. So this duel gets real grindy, just letting you all know. So, and he gets a free draw, just free, right? Let's go ahead and activate our Heartbeat's Feather Storm, or Feather Duster, I'm sorry. He's able to special summon a free Naturia from the graveyard. Just go ahead and get rid of the back row just in case he has something crazy. Of course, we tribute his monster for the Kaiju, that's the first thing. Use this effect allows him to tribute 1, special summon 1. We go ahead and go to battle phase here due to this card effect. When your opponent monster effect is activated, tribute 1 to tribute beast, Naturia monster, and this card. To get the activation, if you do destroy it. I didn't want to use some moves effect. I didn't want to normal summon him. I want to go a different route, so I have the extender with here Graceful Zalgong. So you want to go ahead and get rid of this so he can't negate any of my monster effects. So I didn't even use Rebellious Lu Fang. I just wanted to go ahead and get rid of this so he doesn't negate anything. Let's go ahead and attack. Now we'll pop off Graceful Zalgong effect. This allows us to special summon any card. Some move gives us anything. Effect allows special summon himself from hand when he's added by an Ancient Warrior card. Some move effect give us our Kaiju back. Now his effect pop the highest attack. I'm not afraid of a Nibiru here, so this is fine. If he has a Nibiru, I would have been shocked. But effect, add from deck to hand. So we have 3 interruptions, depending on what he does. But we have an interruption here with double Dragon Lords. We have a Lu Fang and Sun Mu. So 3 interruptions plus battle phase. He decides to swing on my double Dragon Lords. We have the attack booster. So he drew one card and was still able to pop off. It's crazy. And that was just in draw phase. Alright, standby phase, main phase. Tribute this, plus summon 2 Naturia monsters from the deck, free. So I wanted to go ahead and pop his Purley monster because I did not want him to have any way of getting out and exceed free. So let's go ahead and pop that. Summon his Naturia monster. Of course, we're going to bounce it to the hand, so he should just only have his normal summon. So here, I may have made a mistake here. So the reason why I discard Zhang Wan is that I was afraid of him making some type of way of him making his card that I kaiju'd earlier. I don't know the name. Let's see the name. The seed monster that has like over 5 materials. So this card, I was afraid of this card. So it's like, I want to get rid of Zhang Wan instead of my kaiju. So just in case if he summons anything that's hard to get over, I can just kaiju it next turn. And hopefully I have Sun Mood to just, do whatever I need to do. But let's see, that may come up later in the duel, but we'll see. It may come up later in the duel where I actually need this card. So let's find out. But in this type of video, I will show you the thought process of why I did what. So I thought it was once per turn. I misread that. So that was my fault. And here I made the grave mistake. And I finally remember, hey, do not summon a monster in this zone right here. Because any deck can always summon Relinquish Anima if they play level 1s. And so that was my fault. So remember, learn from my mistake. If you're playing against a level 1 deck, or just in general, just for safety measures, just always try to summon monsters in the other zones of not in front of this zone, or whatever zone that's not available. Because he can easily do that. And here is where I needed the Zhang Wan to decrease by 1,000. And even though it would have been 1,800, my double Dragon Lords would have still survived. Because Zhang Wan prevents your monsters from being destroyed by battle. So yes, this card, Zhang Wan, prevents your Ancient Warrior monsters from being destroyed by battle. So it would have been good to have. But no, that was on me. So here we have the pot. So it's still kind of can go either way. We both hit high life points. He has 9,000, I have 8,400. I go ahead and kaiju it. This is so good. Having Tensu to be able to search this. Bounce to the hand, effect. Just go ahead and swing. Now at this time, I don't think there's any other card I should have went for, because all the spell cards I run in here is this one, East by South Winds, along with the one that special summons from the hand, this Deception and Betrayal. So of course, between these three visits is your best bet. Now I kind of leave myself open, but the reason I did not go for a link play is because neither one are wind monsters, and double Dragon Lords, they require a wind monster. So it's kind of meh, and I had already discarded everything in the bandage pile with my pot of Extravagance, so I had no way of going into double Dragon Lords anyway. I could have went for the Baguska play, but I was more keen on having double Ancient Warrior monsters face up, just in case if he's only able to get rid of one, I have the other 4 in effect. So if he decides to get rid of Graceful Zhao Gong, then hey, I have Sun Mood for the following turn. Or if he gets rid of Sun Mood, I have Zhao Gong effect. So yes, that's why I didn't go for a Exceed play. Now I should have went for Baguska, but because all his monsters have effects on summon, so it's like Baguska would have been a great option. So here he's able to get a free Exceed summon just by targeting a card in the graveyard and just summon. So the card you target in the graveyard gets attached to the new card and he just pops off. It's like, goodness. So like I said, they have one card starter, so maybe I should have went for the Baguska play. But let's see how this turns out. So he does his Purley thing, shuffling 3 from the deck. So he's able to get rid of one card. That's fine. Half my attack of Sun move, which is kind of devastating. I didn't know he gets 2 attacks, but that's due to his attached material that allows him to get an additional attack. So I'm kind of in a pickle here. Goes for another Exceed Summon, and he summons down there, and I knew what was coming from here on out. Just like, oh god. He has the Zeus. But wait. We have the Kaiju that we didn't use yet. Or that we did use, but we top deck Called by the Grave. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Zeus. I don't want to see it. Let's get rid of it. We set the Call by just in case he decides to activate a Purley effect in grave. Well, effect on the field. So let's go ahead and Call by grave it. So here I'm just praying that he cannot OTK me. I'm just praying. Please. I would gladly take 2200 3 to 4 times. Or mainly 3 times because I only have 6900. I would gladly take this. Yeah, that's free. All I need is one monster. One level 4. Boom. There he is. There he is. The best top deck ever on top of having 3 visits. So let's see what happens. So summon Sun move. We know the Ancient Warrior play. We get Don Ying. Sun move effect. Centigrade. Grab anything you want. Let's get Zhang Fei, 3 visits, Don Ying effect, search anything. I just searched for that just because I didn't have any other card, because I only run, in this version of my Ancient Warrior build, I only run 1 Rebellious Lu Fang. I think after this duel, I changed it to where I run 2 instead of 1, but I only run 1. And there we have it. It's pretty much a game changer right there. Top deck in some move is Chef's Kiss. And that just shows, like, with any card, it could have, that card, instead of it being 3 visits, it could have been anything. So to be able to dish a card to get a card is very important in the Ancient Warriors, especially with some move. So that kind of concludes this video. I just wanted to do something different where I actually show you all live commentary on what I did, why I did it, what I could have did differently, just so you all can hear the thought process as an Ancient Warrior player on things, on routes you can go, different ways you can go in a duel. If you do like this video, do leave a like and comment and subscribe if you would like more content from the Ancient Warriors. Like I said, it is one of my favorite decks of all time. It's top 4 for me. So I'm definitely going to always play this in Master Duel because it's one of the, for me, outside of Crystal Beast, it's one of the best decks going first and second. Now going first, you may have come across those times where you can't make the Spell Trap negation with Zhuge Kong, but it's still a great going first deck as well. That concludes this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.